I'm not even sure if I know what that sounds like. Okay, you said the Peppa Pig theme song on electric guitar. Let me see what it even sounds like. Because I'm not sure I even know what it is. Okay, let's see.
I'm Peppa Pig.
Do 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 do. Let's see. All right, let's see. Go to a clean setting. Is that it? Something like that. There you go. There's some Peppa Pig, I guess. Oh, it's going good. How about you, man? Let me see if that's right. Do 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 do. Oops. That's actually like deceivingly hard. There you go. Which, you know what though? It's a good thing we learned that because my niece loves that show, and I can play it for her now. Play Santana Maria. I don't know it. Do you know any Muse? If so, can you play some? I don't know any Muse, but I'll play one for you. Let's play a real song. Let's do it. Fire show. Thanks, CB. Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant my live stream. Yeah, the show is good. Greetings from... Hey, sweet. Thanks for joining in. Rush? Dude, okay, hold on. I don't know very many covers, but one cover I do know is a Rush cover, so I got you. I got you. Let's see. Been a minute since I've played it.
Incredible deals and explore the
hopefully
best
I played
selection
okay.
of musical equipment at
Not
Sweetwater.
this.
From state.
All right. All right. Is the perfect 10, right? I don't know Mr. Crowley, but I can play you something cool after. go. There's some Rush. I'm glad you asked for it too, because I hadn't played it in a little while, so it was a little it was like right on the cusp of me forgetting some of the parts. So I was like having to think through it because I hadn't played it in a while. You know what I forgot to do though before I even started the stream was tune. So if that was out of tune, sorry. Okay. All right. Like I said, I don't know Mr. Crowley. Hey, thanks for tuning in from Brazil. That's awesome. I don't know Mr. Crowley, but I got a song that you might like. It's just kind of, I don't know, reminds me of something from Ozzy. I don't know that one. Sorry. There we go. That is More by More, They Dream Their Sleep. That is actually an original of mine. So I don't know a lot of covers. I can do the intro to Crazy Train for you. So I know like a little bit of that. But mostly what I do are originals. So what you're hearing, like other than the Rush cover I did, most everything I play is stuff that I've written, songs of mine. So what you just heard a second ago, what I just played, was More by More, They Dream Their Sleep. That's a single that I released. You can find it under my name on all streaming services. I don't know the solo. No, I used to. There's a YouTube video of me playing it somewhere a long time ago, but I just haven't played it in so long that I can't remember it. But hang out. You know, there's a million guitar players out there that can play Crazy Train and play covers for you. I'm your weekly dose of original music. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. I don't know. Here we go. Here's another original. Thank you so much, Manny. Normally I play this on a 22 fret guitar, so I ran out of frets for that note. That's okay. Thanks, Manny. Do I have any tips? Just gotta really be diligent on how you want to learn and stick with it. Thanks, Chad. I don't have enough frets to hit that last note like I normally do. I usually play my other guitar for that song, and so I was just like, we'll wing it. But good show, thank you. Yeah, you just got to be diligent about what you're learning, how you want to learn, stuff like that. You know, like I know I want to be able to play those fast licks and stuff, so I have some books on it, and I am diligent about it. I practice it a lot, you know, and I go through the books and stuff. Hey, thank you for the hearts, Tanya. I appreciate you a lot. Am I a fan of Tony McAlpine? Yes, I love Tony McAlpine. My favorite, though, is Vinnie Moore. So, yeah, you're speaking my language. I love that kind of stuff. How are you, Tanya? Okay, we'll play some more. What do we want to play? We were playing some high voltage ones, weren't we? Let's do one that's a little, you know, still shreddy but kind of slower. I don't know him. I'll have to look that up. I love stuff like Vinnie Moore, Michael Lee Firkins, stuff like that, you know? Andy Wood. Oh my gosh, Tanya. I gotta finish that. Holy crap. I'm so sorry. I have gotten actually really far on the tabs, and I just completely forgot about them. Till you just said that. I'm sorry. I will work on those. They're actually pretty far along. Once I get them done, I'm gonna send them to you you're getting them for free. So like, I just gotta finish them. I totally forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Can I play any Black Sabbath? I don't know any really, like. Something like that? I don't know. I can't remember. It's a joke. Well, I gotta finish them for you. I totally forgot. I got actually really far in them too. I also did 900 days, and I've never posted them. Like that 900 days I've had done for literally probably like a year, and I've never put them on my website or anything. I don't know why. I just get busy with other things and forget. All right, here we go. It's always cool to come back to the guitar you wrote songs on. Like I wrote this song on this guitar. Well, I still need to do it. Too busy to do it, I just forgot. You know? Yeah, of course, I can play it. One of my favorites to play. Alright, little bass solo. Gives me a break. You guys ready? Time to hit you with that nostalgic sound. That is Ballad off of my third album, As Seen on TV. What do I think is a good guitar for a first guitar? Man, you can't go wrong with a Squier like classic vibe or something. This is a Squier Bullet that I gutted and hot rodded and put a bunch of cool stuff in. This is literally the cheapest of cheap guitars you can get, but I upgraded a bunch of stuff in it. But like a Squier classic vibe, dude, those are great out of the box, you know? All right, let's do Callous. This? No, actually, Tanya, before I ever got this purple guitar, before I got my cool guitar, this was my main one. So this is kind of a throwback. This was my main guitar. I wrote all of my first 3 albums with it, and I also I wrote most of my 4th album with it too. I just re-recorded the parts with my other guitar. But this was the main workhorse from 2019 to when did I get that guitar? 2023. Yeah, it was just something, just an oldie. All right, let's see if I can play Callous on it though. I don't know. It does feel different. Yeah, see, I'm already messing up. This guitar feels different, so it's like kind of throws me off, but it plays really well. It's just different, so I'm temperamental with my guitars. Once I get used to one, I don't ever want to play another one. I'm gonna give you the full experience. I'm gonna give you the right experience, okay? I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to that guitar, but for this song requires this guitar. Let me tune up. Okay. What is RR guitar? I don't know what that is. All right, let's vibe out. There we go. That is Callous. See, I've been playing my other guitar all day, and so even that's such a weird lick. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that. I messed up that lick a little bit in the beginning, but that's okay. What is that guitar? Oh, thank you. This is a Shorty Roy guitar. This is built locally where I live, out of Ozark, Missouri. Whoa. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, I switched picks recently, and I'm still getting used to that, too. I went to a smaller Ultex Jazz 3. I was using those, like, I don't know why I do this. I switch stuff on myself all the time. Do I have to come to the request more often? Yeah, hey, you know, it helps. Let's see. I'm going back to my other guitar, though, because it's got newer strings on it. And I don't know. I'm trying to show it some love. Haven't played it in a long time. It's got the it's got a wider neck a little bit, so the strings are spaced slightly wider than the other one, so it feels a little weird. Crazy Train, hey, you're welcome. Thank you guys, thank you so much. Hey, thanks for the follow, everybody. That's a little fast, isn't it? There you go. I don't really remember anything else other than that. Okay, but hey, I got something for you, Punk Pink Idol. Okay? This is very I don't know. This is kind of Aussie-ish. It's not Aussie, but it's, I don't know, you'll like it, I think. This is Another Chapter featuring Sean Roycraft on vocals. What's up, Kevin? Not much, man. Just jamming. Trying to get used to this guitar I haven't played in a long time. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, I haven't played this one in a long time, dude. But I It's just different, you know. The neck's slightly wider, so it's kind of hard to like. It's not hard. It just feels different to do that stuff because I'm so used to the other guitar. Money or Nothing. I don't know that one. Can you play Natural Born Killer by Avenged Sevenfold? I don't know it. I'm so sorry. I have forsaken you. All right, here we go. I'll play one for you guys, though. This one is Evergreen or Nothing by Avenged Sevenfold. I don't know that one either, so sorry. Dang it, I was reading the chat, and I totally threw myself off. Okay. For real, guys, let me focus here. Come on, this is on you, not me. Just kidding. Still here. Did Sean show you the new song I wrote for him? I'll show you after this. I'll give you a little sneak peek. I need to write one for you too, dude. That way we can both play on it. That'd be really cool. If you're down for that, of course. There we go. That is Evergreen by Avenged Sevenfold. No, I'm kidding. That's by me. That's by me, guys. That's why it's not as good, okay? All right, let me find this. I want to show Kevin this song. Mayhem Mitch. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Mayhem Mitch. Thanks, dude. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that a lot. It's very kind of you. Okay. You missed it. We played Peppa Pig at the beginning of the stream. It was a huge hit. Okay, hold on. Why is this not popping up now? Does it not? Oh, it goes, dude. It goes. Let me see if I can find it here. Maybe. Sorry, it's hard to see. I've got two computers and a phone and stuff in front of my main computer, so it's hard to see what I'm clicking and stuff a little bit. The setup's not perfect. It works, but it's not perfect. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. This is the new song for Sean, Kevin. If I can get this to pull up. There's no bass or anything on it, but... I don't even know who that is, Bash. And I don't know what you're saying, Marco. Ooh. I don't know what you're saying. Hi, hey, what's up, Lemmy? How are you? I'm about to show a new song I wrote for... You remember Sean from Another Chapter? I wrote him another song, and I'm showing his bandmate the song. So this is the demo. No bass, no singing. It's just my guitar parts and drums. The thing that sucks is I wrote this like a little while ago, and I don't remember how to play it, so I'm gonna have to relearn all of it, which, whatever. That's kind of the name of the game. What's up, Matthew? Sean's gonna crush this for sure. Strife by Trivium. I don't know how to play it, but I like that song. I'll play something for you though. Painkiller by Judas Priest. I don't know that, but Matthew, if you hang around, I'll play you a song that I think you will like. That is, you know, if you like Judas Priest, you'll like it. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I went a little heavy and stuff. Favorite part. I remember this part. Hey, thank you for the follow, Matthew. Thanks, Lemmy. I'll show you guys another demo after this. That's gonna be, who knows when it'll come out, but I still gotta do more songs for other people for the next release of this. I have like 10 to 12 demos of just different shit. I gotta like go through and get some recordings of the actual versions of it, all that jazz. And we're planning on re-recording In the Middle of the Air, May the Moon Be Bright. The 6 main songs from that, we're gonna re-record at some point those 6 main songs with the full band and just re-release it as May the Moon Be Bright, different artwork and stuff. I've already got the artwork for it because I think it'll just sound better. Thank you for the rose, Matthew. I appreciate you so much, my man. Bam, bam, bam. Sometimes it's good to have big open chords. This is probably lame, just listening to new songs and not watching me play, but... Dude, me too, Kevin, me too. It helps a lot. It takes a lot of pressure off me, Kev, because I can, like, write demos like this, and now I don't even put bass on them anymore. I just go, that's for John. He's gonna do whatever he wants, man. That's the thing. I give him these songs. At least what I did last time is I just gave him the song, and I'm like, hey, do whatever you want. Literally anything you want, you do. Because I want him to shine. I'm just giving him a bed of what I think he would sound good on. So it's just like, here's a full song that I think you would sound good on. Do literally whatever you want. That's how I did the last one. For all of them, actually. Travis's song, dude, no, I know his scream's really good. He screams on Another Chapter. I told him whenever we did Another Chapter, I was like, hey dude, I love your singing, but if you want to scream, dude. I gave him a little side eye. I was like, if you want to, do it. Do it. And he did, and it sounds awesome. So if he wants to scream the whole fucking thing, I don't care, he can. Here's the weird blues part. He's gonna take a guitar solo at the end of the song too. And all these guitar solos and stuff that I put on this are placeholders, you know? They might change, they might not, I don't know. Probably re-record them, but they're mostly just demo solos, you know? Yeah, bluesy solo. Whatever. You know. His solos are great, dude. Okay. That's pretty much the whole song. And then, here, I'll show you, Travis's song is done. Like, it's done as far as the demo is fully complete. Hey, thank you so much, Tanya. The demo is complete. We just got to get the drums, John and Gabe on drums and bass on it. And we will, yeah, once we do that, it'll be good to go. But I have the full demo version of it. I'll show you. Now, this one's way different, man. This is just a straight up, because sometimes I like to, like, just do weird stuff, and, you know, I like to, like, box. Like, Travis has a really unique voice, in my opinion. He can do the really heavy, screamy stuff, but he can also do, like, this, like, really cool southern sound and stuff. So I gave him just this straight up just fucking rock song with, you know, I used a fuzz pedal for the riffs and stuff. So it's just, turn this down a bit. So this is way different. He's in Mortal Review. And I'm really good friends with Travis, so I know he can do this, like, southern, like, gritty singing thing. And I was like, I'm writing him a song for that. So I think it would be cool. I like giving him different things because he's very open to trying, like, different styles. Thanks, man. It's way different than normal. It's just, sometimes that's okay though, you know? Sometimes like I just want to freaking vibe out for like 3 to 4 minutes. You know what I mean? I was listening to the Black Wizards, if you guys know them. The Black Wizards are awesome. Just a really small, weird band. And their song Outlaws, it's amazing. And I was like, I want to write a song like that, and I think Travis would be really good on it. I still gotta write Cassandra a song. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, dude, I like Pantera. You know, they're not like one of my favorites, but I like them quite a bit. I still gotta write Cassandra a song, but I want it to be better than No Name, so I'm like really, you know, being a little bit of a perfectionist on it. And then I got a couple other songs I wanna write for people, you know, because I wanna add some people to it. Who looks like Eddie Vedder? Are you talking about Travis Box? This part is a bit Black Sabbath. Oh, that's cool. I do love Black Sabbath, dude. Even the Dio era. I love Heaven and Hell. That album is literally one of my favorite Black Sabbath albums. Oh, his clean vocals. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Anyways, that's Death by Fuzz. That'll be out in a store near you in sometime in the next year or so. But yeah, we got to re-record the drum parts and bass. Although John, my bass player, was like, he really likes the bass parts I came up with for it. So he's like, I don't know, man, maybe not. So I don't know. We might not re-record the bass. I don't know. But we might re-record the bass parts. I think John will write something way better than me, to be honest. But yeah, that's Death by Fuzz. But the plan is I got to write Cassandra another song. And then I want to do some instrumental stuff. I have a buddy that plays saxophone and stuff. I think it would be really cool to have him on LaBee's Company Volume 2. Like, have him play saxophone with me on a song. I actually have a song, but I don't know if he's going to do this song now. We might do a different one. See if I can find it. He might do a different song. This one might just be on my next album. I'm not sure. I'm just showing you guys new music now. I'm not even freaking playing. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if this is boring. It's just a little demo thing I did. Okay, let's see. Can't see. All right. Got it on here somewhere. Eric Johnson, please. Let's see if I can remember. Nope, that ain't it. How's it? I shouldn't have done that so cold. All right, hold on. There you go. That's a really terrible version of it. It is awesome having saxophone on there. Okay, let's see. Here we go. This is a new song I've got that I need to finish. Hi. So I thought about having the saxophone on this one. I'll show you guys. This is actually one of my favorite demos I have right now. That's going to be on one of my new releases. All right, here we go. Thanks, Tanya. I remember how to play this part. Hold on. Still remember that. Is that right? I vaguely remember it. Something like that. I vaguely remember it. Enough to that I'll be able to pick it back up easily. Okay. I think it'd be cool for the saxophone and I to play together right here. Same thing. You know, whatever. And then just sax here during this part. We'll see. It might not happen. It might just be me doing some more leads here. We'll see. But I'd really like sax here. And then back into it. Yes, this is a demo for my next album, Tanya. Sorry, I don't know any Clash. Dude, I would love to. I actually talked to him about that not that long ago, about having him do some banjo on some stuff. I think it'd be cool. Aw, thanks, Tanya. I don't know. It might not even be until next year. I'm not sure. I shouldn't probably even be showing this yet, but this is all still in the works, and I've got some acoustic stuff that I might be putting on the album too. This is my favorite part. Just let it take you away. You know what I mean? You just close your eyes and let it take you somewhere. I think I'm going to, Kevin. I've got at least 2 or 3 that I want to record. Even if I do that by itself, just put out a 3-song EP of the acoustic fingerstyle stuff, I'll probably do that. If not, it'll go on an album. I'm not sure. I just have a bunch of songs that I need to go through and figure out what I want to do with them all, how I'm gonna release them, stuff like that. Thanks, Tanya. That means a lot to me. Yeah, I think this one has potential too. Like, it's one of my favorite demos I have. I've got some others, but I'm not gonna show all of them. You know, I've got some others that like John loves that sound like more like video games and stuff. You know, kind of not as. This one's kind of that. It doesn't sound like Callous, but it's got that kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Where like that happy, sad sound. I don't even know. I don't know what you'd call that. But yeah. I missed it. It's weird to play some of that on this guitar. I'm still getting used to it. I haven't played this one in a while. But okay, I'll play some songs now. I'm gonna quit boring you guys with all these demos. Can you play Green Day? Maybe. How does something like that. I don't remember. I haven't done Pipeline on the stream, but let me see if I can find a backing track for it. I don't know if it'll be exactly. I might butcher it a little bit, Kevin, but that's fine. Who cares? What am I playing? Oh no! Stop it! Stop it! Okay. Just kidding. All right. Let me see. Let me see if I can find one. It might be slightly different than how we play it, but that's okay. As long as I can find something that will.
When a shopping cart smashed my headlight, we worried filing a claim would take forever.
And life would revolve around the shopping cart.
Yeah, it's an emotional one, Tanya, exactly. All right, let's see if I can do this on here. Oh shit, hold on, I forgot how to do this part. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. I haven't played this since that casino gig we had, Kevin, so I forgot how it went. Okay. Because this is not how I played it when I first learned it on guitar. that melody too, dude. It's so good. Especially if you wash it out with reverb. I didn't do it on this one, but it's so good, dude. This is slightly just slightly different than how we play it in the band. Thanks, Tanya. Like that jump's actually kind of hard. Like going from and I know that I could like transpose it to play it down here where it's closer, so I don't have to do that jump, but I really like how it sounds right here. And I like how it sounds here. Like, I don't know why my brain, like, I can transpose it further down the neck to where it'd be a little easier to play, and I don't have to do that jump, but I just like the way it sounds there. And that's not even, it is a cool part, dude. That's not even the way I learned it. That's the first ever song I ever learned on guitar. I think I told you that. And but the way I learned it was not like that. It's not right. The way I learned it was like. That's how I first ever learned it on guitar, which is not right, but it still, you know, it's like a version of the song. Okay. Let's do it. I'm gonna do like just a couple more, and then I'm gonna call it a day. What do we want to do though? I don't know. Well, I gotta play. Let's see. Let's do Breathe. I don't know why I'm feeling Breathe. I just really like playing this one. one's just fun, man. I just like playing that one. Can I play some Chon? I don't know any Chon. I'm so sorry, dude. I just play original songs. I just play stuff that I've written. But I'll tell you what. What do I want to play? Dude, I want to play funky song. I don't know why. I just want to play... Actually, nah, I want to play Stratosphere. No? Dude, I don't know what I want. We're doing funky song. Hold on. I always do this, dude. I always kick my pedal down there when I'm doing when I'm streaming, and it comes unplugged, and I saw it. I gotta quit doing that. It's a bad habit. I'll kick it, and it like comes unplugged, and I'm like, it's just gonna go out. So okay, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna do it again. Sorry about that. Here comes a country lick with distortion. Yeehaw. Some heat. It's a funky song. Here's your Timu Corey Wong. There we go. That was weird. It felt weird to play on this guitar because I haven't played it in so long. And when I got into some of those, like... Oh, you like my lead tone? Thanks, man. This is just an Ampero 2 stage. Yeah. It's the poor man's quad cortex, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's the Ampero Stage 2. It's like the Hotone. I don't know how you say it. I don't know if it's hot one. What is it? I don't know if it's Hotone or Hotone. I don't know, but it's the Hotone Ampero Stage 2. It's kind of like it's just the poor man's quad cortex. But actually, I don't know why I say that. They've kind of made a name for themselves at this point, and they sound really good. So, I don't know. All right, we're doing one more. I want to do 900 Days. All right, this is going to be the last one. See if I remember how to... See if it's... I don't remember how it goes. Okay. Yeah, I think you can do that with this one too. I think it has community presets, but I don't ever mess around with that, so I don't know. I always just make my own. Every device I ever have, I always use my own, and I've never used like a community preset, but I think it does have them. So if you're into that kind of thing, I'm pretty sure you can download stuff from their website on them. This thing's only like $600 or $700 new, so. Thank you, Lit Tide Pod. I appreciate you. All right, you guys ready for this? Here we go. I don't know what that is, Austin. Black Ops Zombies 2, it's a song we can do the game. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't know how to play it. I need to learn it. My band wants to do Paradolia from Black Ops, but I have yet to learn it. Just a lot of other crap I've been doing. But yeah, I need to learn some of this. Too much distortion. I mean, I don't know how to try. I don't know it. Like, I don't even know how it goes. I know Black Ops songs. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know. I don't even know how it sounds. And most of those songs are kind of complicated, so I'd actually have to sit down and try to learn it. Maybe next time. I was actually about to in the stream. I do want to play one more though, just because I'm kind of vibing. Here we go. We're gonna do Stratosphere. Do I still have the Charvel? I don't, dude. What a mistake. No, it wasn't a mistake. I sold it, and that's what I used some of the money from to pay for the recording of the drums with Kevin Gates for my last album. Because I don't have anywhere to do drums, so I have to, like, when we do drums, I go to Kevin Gates, and he tracks them for me and then sends me the tracks, and then I still mix, and I mixed that album, but I had to have them tracked over at his place because I just don't have to do it. But yeah, I sold it to Nolan Ripper, and he's out playing it and stuff, and I'm always like, hey, if you end up trying to sell that again, sell it back to me because I want it back if you ever decide to sell it. And he's like, oh yeah, I'll come to you if I decide to sell it. But if not, that's cool, man. He's enjoying it. Someone's playing it. If I'm able to, oh, you have, like, you can record drums, Kevin? Like, you have a space to do it? Because, I mean, I have my garage that's set up like a studio, but I just don't, I don't have mics. Yeah, it's getting, yeah, exactly, it's getting out. But yeah, I just don't have, like, mics. I don't have really anywhere that's, like, soundproofed enough to do it, so that's why I always just go to him, but... Yeah, did you record? Yeah, I mean, I am interested. I'm always interested to hear other options, for sure. Trying to remember how I did that. All right, I'm gonna do one more. This is it, guys. This is it. This is the last call. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Oh, I see. I thought they sounded great, dude. actually has a really hard lick in it. One of the... That little beginning lick. It's the first lick right out the gate. It's pretty weird. It's actually a little harder to do that tapping lick on this guitar than my other one. It doesn't want to ring out the same. Even that little that little jump. That jump's kind of hard. And then the second one is the... It's a little hard to get those on this guitar, but not because it doesn't play well. It plays really well. It's just weird, dude. It's weird how much thicker or wider the neck is on this guitar than my other one. It feels like the strings are spaced just a freaking smidge wider than my other guitar, which makes it just throws you off when you jump between the two. Yeah. See, like that part, I usually don't struggle with as much as I am right now. Also switched picks. I went to the Old Tex Jazz 3 2.0s. Trying those. They're kind of weird. I don't know. Dude, I switch between picks so much. I need to stop. I went to these thin Jazz 3s for a second. I've got my Nathan LaBee picks. They're really thin. And they say the robot rebooted, then boot scooted. They're Jazz 3s. I like these. Nah, I can't do it now. Yeah, those are weird. Weird now because I'm so used to the other ones. Can I play one from Metallica? I don't know it. All I know is a... how's it go? I'm butchering that. I don't remember what the rhythm is. Something like that, I don't know. Oh no! I lost video on YouTube. My camera died, guys. If you can hear me, so long.